Wine Wanderings. Today I'm outside of Austin, Texas at CL Butaud with winemaker Randy Hester. Randy, it's great to be here.
Thank you for being here. Yeah, it's great to have you.
Now you returned from Napa Valley where you worked at Colgin and Cakebread and your wife worked at Patson Hall, and you came back to your native Texas from there, from those experiences. What differences and major differences are you seeing between the winemaking and wines in Napa Valley and in what you're all doing in Texas?
Yeah, you know, Texas is such a new development, right? I mean, part of the history is we've been making wine longer than California, and that's fine. But Texas wine industry hasn't become modern until really like the last 10 years. And instead of an established region where you go here and you make Cab and you make Sauv Blanc, or you go here and you make Pinot and you make Chard, there's very specific boundaries to the more established regions. In Texas, I look at it like I have no boundaries. What I have the privilege of doing is determining what works best here. Tempranillo, for instance, in all of the research, you know, which in our industry is just eating and drinking more. In all of my research, Tempranillo makes Texas' most premium red wine. So I'm able to pursue Tempranillo, which most people think of as being from the Rioja region. But then I love Grenache, and I love Mourvèdre, and I love some Rhone varietals. And so I can do varietals that are traditionally coming from different areas of the world, but it's not odd here. That's not out of bounds here because we don't have that boundary. We don't have that tradition that we have to stick to. So when I'm making wine in Napa, I'm making Cab. You know, I'm making a lot of Cab. And when I started my own brand, I made Rhones, I made single vineyard Grenache wines, because the whole point was to bring that back here where I know that we're going to be making Mediterranean varietals, but it spans the whole Mediterranean. So I can pursue what I think grows best here and then put that high level winemaking on it to make sure that what comes out in the glass can still stand up on the world stage.
Lots of choices here in the Texas Mediterranean wine business.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being on Wine Wanderings.
Thank you for having me.